How's it going, YouTube? This is Trainer JI, and today is the Monday weekend sales recap, everybody's favorite. This one is number 43 on the list. Definitely creeping up on a year's worth of these, which is pretty crazy. So, just seems like one week goes by after another. I mean, we're already through the first month of the year. It's wild. But, yeah, good sales weekend. As you can see in front of you, got a nice little stack here, stuff. Some nice diversity in what we sold. Overall total for the weekend was, and this is an approximate because I accidentally closed out of the window that I needed for the exact total before I did this. So approximate is $2,700. We're going to put as the title you'll see for this one. It could be give or take $100, but that's generally where we're at. And as always, that $2,700 does not deduct taxes, fees, shipping, etc., etc. That $2,700 is simply the gross amount for what you see in front of you. So, yeah, $2,700. Can't complain. It was a good sales weekend. Again, some nice variety. It might look like all graded on the top here, but we got a lot of good singles sprinkled in. Yeah, overall, great sales weekend. It was a nice weekend for myself as well. And, yeah, let's jump into this. All right. Let's get to our page. Okay, all right, first up, we have Blastoise from Expedition, PSA 9. Why do you guys look a little blurry? You a little blurry down there? That's the water line on him. We're already having technical difficulties. We're on the first card. I don't know, looks fine to me. Again, Blastoise from Expedition, PSA 9, $112.49. Pretty healthy price for this. I mean, it's not like it's easy to find mint copies of even just the non-holo rares from the set, but it's a good price overall. Pretty happy with that, but $112.49. We got Munchlax, Pokeparks Munchlax. Nice holo on this one. PSA 9, $101.24. Really starting to see some lower grade stuff kind of catch its stride and get some appreciation lately. Liking that, enjoying that a lot. Maybe it's just you guys buying for me because you feel bad for me, which I hope not, because that's never necessary. But yeah, nice to see the lower grades. Well, 9's not a low grade, but you know what I mean. It's not a Genman 10, so it's not, you know, Hype Beast, you know, World Star, etc., etc. We got Charizard. As always, he's censored because of the way he's sleeved. Near mint, $26.24 from 151. I think I might be running out of roll copies this finally. I have one left in the store, and I don't know if I have any more. Well, I lie. There's no. I probably have some in a box somewhere, but when those will get listed, the world never knows. We got Dugong here. This is a rare from Mysterious Mountains in light play condition, $8.99. We have Altaria EX. Does it feel like you guys are getting blurry when I zoom in? Oh, I'm gonna wipe you off here. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, wiping my finger across there will definitely help, right? I'll just back you up a little bit. I don't know. Good enough. I'm sure you'll all be happy anyway. You're not here for the visuals. Well, maybe you are, but more so for the prices. All right, we got Altaria EX from Raj Forest, damaged condition, $6.74. I mean, when you think about what this is for $6.74, like I definitely probably took a loss on this. $6.74 for like a hit, like an app, like a one of four probably from a box from this era. Like that's still crazy, even if it's in damaged condition. Like, so don't think you can't go out there and find this stuff for your binder at an affordable price, because it is out there. You're just gonna have to sacrifice on condition. And I mean, I'm sure this one's got some more stuff that's going on that you can see through the top loader. But I mean, if you're just paging through a binder, I mean, I know I have a lot of damaged English stuff in my binder sets, and it honestly just doesn't really bother me all that much. Like if it has at least a half decent face, like that's all I really care about. All right, we got Hitmonchan. Also, oh no, this isn't damaged. Moderately played on this one. $11.24. It's from expansion pack. We have Wailord EX from Miracle Desert. This one is in damaged condition as well, $8.99. Again, I mean, this displays well on a binder. So again, if you're trying to complete sets and stuff out there, yeah, you're gonna have some of the big chase cards in the set. It's just, you know, if there's a Charizard or a Blastoise or a Venusaur or something, or a Pikachu, yeah, that's going to be your big expense if you're completing a set. But, you know, it is possible to get the other stuff at a budget. You just have to look around and also be patient. So it's not all about completing the set right just now. All right, we got Jinx from Cardass. Excellent condition, $8.99. Dragonite, heavily played. Fossil, 1274. Oh, man, it's a beautiful card. We got the Pika McNugget, the 4-piece. V-Union. Obviously near mint. $14.99 for the set. Scrolling down. We have Tyranitar EX from the Shockwave deck, PSA 9, 63.74. We have Luxray, Temple of Anger, PSA 8, $17.80. And then this customer, I believe it's this customer, did leave a note saying that they found me on YouTube, and that's how they found the store. So appreciate the comment, appreciate the purchase. And if it wasn't you, which I'm pretty sure again it was you, you know, that person should know who they are. But thank you, appreciate it. We got excellent condition Erica's Vileplume from Gym 2, $10.49. Nice little Raikou combo here. We got the Light Play Raikou from Split Earth, $16.49. And then we have the Rocket Sensei from VS, moderately played, $41.99. Beautiful cards. I had just listed these the other day because someone requested them, and he bought a set, and then I sold 2 sets of these over the weekend. So if you guys have a request for something you've seen in one of the What Did I Buy videos that you'd like me to list sooner, by all means, leave a comment. I will list them sooner. I'll put them ahead of the list because you're actually, you know, somebody's actively interested. You know, I'm going to price them at what I'm going to price them at, and if you don't want to buy it, you know, that's what I said to the first person. Like, I'm going to price them what I feel is what I want to price them at, and if you don't want to buy them because they're at that price, do not feel obligated just because I listed them for you. So if there's something you want me to list that you see in the What Did I Buy videos, comment it in those. I'm going to say that from now on when I do those, but just keep that in the back of your mind if you watch those and there's things you're interested in. So, but yeah, we have the Darkrai Cresselia combo here. Darkrai, the top piece, moderately played, 2024, and then also, I think I priced these the same because of the way that I was looking up pricing. We got the Cresselia, the bottom part, moderately played as well, 2024. We have Ampharos from Galactic's Conquest, PSA 9, $26.24. Beautiful card. This one I'm a little sad to see go, but I think I'm going to try to do something special at some point. I think I want to try to get a PSA 10 copy of this, which is going to be pricey, but just something I want to try to achieve. And then a PSA 10 of the Coral Blastoise, which actually is probably, it might end up being cheaper, but it's definitely a lot harder to accomplish just because of how tough that is to grade. Because I also have, so 0, 1, 2, and 3 from PCGP are, they're not from the same thing. It's Battle Road. And then actually, I think the Blastoise and the Venusaur are Coral magazine, but the Venusaur might have been like a rare send away. I believe that's how it works. But they're all kind of very unique. The, you know, Kanto Final Evolution Trio, and I have the Venusaur in 10 already. I've had it for a while, and I think I want to try to get the Charizard and the Blastoise in 10 as well, and have the first 3 of those and kind of display them off. But we'll see. That's definitely a pricey ambition. I'm sure 10 of this is probably like 1,500 plus, and I don't know. I doubt there's a Blastoise available in 10. That's how tough that thing is to grade. So who knows what that's going to be priced at, and if I can't grade with myself. So yeah, PSA 8 on this one, really good card. I think a lot of people don't like this one, and I don't really understand it. I like this card, I've always have. I like the English version as well. But we got the Charizard from the Spring Battle Road. This is technically a prize promo. PSA 8, $400. It's a pretty good price, but I had a chance a long time ago to buy a bunch of these. And, you know, sometimes I look at the market and I don't trust my gut, and I trust the, you know, what things are priced at and what things are, you know, what people say, et cetera, rather than going with my gut. And if I would have bought the amount that I could have bought of these, probably at least 10 to 20, probably around the $100-ish range. I mean, I'd be making, probably like 10K, maybe even more, you know, if they bunch them graded at 10. I'd have one for my collection, and I'd probably make a lot of money. So sometimes you just got to trust your gut. It doesn't mean it's always right, but there's a lot of times where if you feel like something's a good buy, like, and that's something you develop over time, make sure you trust yourself sometimes. So we have the top and bottom of the Cresselia Darkrai again. Top piece this time heavily played, $12.74. And then bottom piece, again, moderately played, $20.24. We got Charizard near mint from 151, again, $26.24. Pikachu Spring Battle Road PSA 10. Another one that's kind of a little bit underrated as far as, I mean, what it is. It's not the greatest Pika artwork. He kind of looks a little thick, but still a nice card. PSA 10, $123.74. And then one of my favorite Pikas for sure that I don't think I've thrown one of these in my collection. Probably should at some point. But we got the Split Earth Pika from Yukamori, by Yukamori in PSA 10, $176.26. That's not exactly what these sold for. We just kind of like wiggle things around so that it equaled out to 300. So this one would have been like $10 more expensive. And then, well, I guess you could just say $5 more expensive. And the other one probably $10 less. So somewhere around there. This one's been sitting for a while. Finally sold this. Still feel like these are super underrated, especially in a 10. We have the Pichu reverse foil from Soul Silver. This is normally a holo rare, and this is the reverse foiling version of it. PSA 10, can't imagine this is more in pop, like 20, if that. But PSA 10, $236.24. Fantastic card. Another fantastic card. We have Shedinja from Clash of the Blue Sky. PSA 10 sold for $78.74. This one, I actually think I have an extra copy, which is kind of sad. This one is one of the ones I originally graded way back that was in the collection. So, see ya, friend. But I think I have another 10 copy of this. I think I will be throwing this in my collection. I talked about it the other day, and I'm wondering if that's what spurred this person to buy this, just because it seemed coincidental. But I talked about Shedinja being one of my probably top 10 favorite Pokemon just because of what it is. But it's funny because when Shedinja is a grass type, I'm not quite like is interested, but when it's psychic, or in this case it's a ghost type in the game, it definitely seems a lot more appealing. So I don't know, it's just a certain vibe I get from it. That's just how I feel. I think that's kind of like a thing with a lot of Pokemon. I think if they were different typing, they'd be more popular. But PSA 10 again on this one, $78.74. Beautiful card. And again, if I have an extra copy of that, which I think I do, I think I'm going to throw that in my collection. All right, we got the bottom half of the Rayquaza and Deoxys Legend piece from Clash of the Summit. PSA 8, $71.24. Beautiful card. Superior, PSA 10, Shiny Collection, $33.74. This is one that I actually bought some graded copies of because I thought they were too cheap. And they weren't too cheap because now they're selling for even cheaper. And this is definitely a loss on this one for what I paid for it. I probably paid like 50 or 60 bucks. Maybe somewhere around there, maybe like 50. But yeah, sometimes things just look too cheap, and then people just keep grading them and keep lowering the price and undercutting them each other, and then that's what they end up at. So just is what it is. It's all part of the game. You live, you learn. But yeah, PSA 10 on this one. Beautiful card still, $33.74. And for what the price of a box of this is, seems like a discount to me. We got Hariyama, PSA 10 from Expansion Pack, $37.49. This is kind of a nice card, too. I always think Hariyama is a little underrated, too, just because, I mean, he's like a sumo wrestler. Like, how's that not cool? Maybe people think he's weird looking. I don't know. All right, we have some singles coming up here. We have Gardevoir EX from Miracle Desert. Again, this person bought some damage stuff, and this, and heavily played. So this is, again, bargain stuff that you can easily complete a binder with. We have Gardevoir EX Damage Condition, $7.49. Deoxys EX, this is from a constructed deck, damage condition, $12.74, beautiful card. And then Kyogre EX from the Ocean's Kyogre constructed deck, heavily played, $18.74. Man, it's gorgeous. Another cool one, we got the Umbreon Darkness Energy from Heart Gold Soul Silver. I believe these are like one per pack, but it's kind of funny, you don't see them too often. When you do usually see them in bulk, it's like somebody like emptied their decks out. And no, this wasn't zero yen. This is just a random tag. But it's one of those things where I bet you these were played a ton in decks back then, just because of the way players are. Like, they want the fancy energies for their deck, and like this would have been super cool to play back then. We got moderately played in this one, $14.99. Salamence EX Clash of the Blue Sky, PSA 8, $44.99. We got Bulbasaur from Cardass Vending. This is the green version. Light Play, $22.49. This stuff seems like it's kind of picking up some steam. I think people are realizing that Top Sun isn't the first thing ever released, and the early Cardass stuff like this is starting to pick up some steam, and prices are going up a little bit because realistically, somewhat tough to find, and high grades are, I mean, you might as well, it's probably like 1 in 100. I think I've sent 100 card of those in you guys have seen before and not gotten a single 10. So that puts it in perspective. Next up, we have a repeat buyer. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. This person's been buying out a lot of my Level X stuff the last couple weeks. We got 9 Level X's he purchased here. We got Gardevoir EX, PSA 9 from Dawn Dash, $63.74. Then we got the PSA 8 version as well, $44.99. We have Cresselia Level X, PSA 9 from Moonlit Pursuit, $48.74. Gliscor Level X from the Heatran deck, PSA 9, $44.99. I was saying earlier about, I feel like typing dictates how much people do and don't like Pokemon, and I think Gliscor and like, man, what's the pre-evolution of this? Why can't I think of it? Gliscor and it's, man, that's tough. Gliscor and what? Gligar and Gliscor. But I think these are like super cool Pokemon that I think if they weren't like fighting, or they're technically ground type, ground flying or whatever, but if they weren't like in the cards like fighting type, then maybe it was like more like psychic or something. Sometimes I feel like they'd be more popular. I think fighting type's one of those ones that like isn't as popular. I don't know. I could be wrong there, but I just get that vibe sometimes that it's like a color thing. Like we're like, oh, I really like brown, or I don't like brown, but a lot of people don't like brown compared to liking purple, like so, or green or red or blue. So I think it's one of those things where people definitely choose what they like based on color. It sounds like my kid is not happy with grandma right now. If you guys out there have kids and you have a parent that watches the kids every once in a while, thank them. It is definitely a huge help. Definitely one of those things where I wouldn't be able to do what I do. My wife, you know, works too. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do what we do and probably have what we have without my parents. So, but yeah, again, with the typing thing, I just feel like sometimes if like, again, if this was like, what if he was fire? Like maybe even be more popular if he was fire, you know? But again, PSA 9 in this one, $44.99. We have the Arceus Level X deck. This is the Grass and Fire. The easiest way to tell those, if you ever see these, is the symbol down here. This one's red and green, so Grass, Fire. We got PSA 8 on this one. Beautiful card again, $48.74. Palkia Level X. This is the DPP special deck, or special pack release promo. This is MPDD. What does that stand for? MPDD. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Moonlit Pursuit, Dawn Dash, idiot. PSA 9 in this one, $67.49. Again, another good card, but definitely think Palkia got too many Level X's. Should have shared the wealth a little bit. Glade Level X, Glade 4 Level X from the Glade half deck. PSA 9, $37.49. We have Mesprit Level X, Cry from the Mysterious, PSA 8, $44.99. And then we have Azelf Level X, Temple of Anger, PSA 9, $44.99. Again, thank you to this person if you're watching for the repeat business. Do appreciate it. And last little stack here, and then we're done, and then we'll get these packed up for you guys and get them sent out. But we have Palkia from the, this is just a Palkia half deck. I don't really know, but this one has the crazy sparkle foiling on it. Near mint condition, $11.24. We got Gyarados from the random basic pack. Finally just about finished going through these. These things have seen some highs, which I've capitalized on, and definitely seen some lows. But we got PSA 9 in this one, $67.49. It's a beautiful card. Absolutely fantastic. Love that they did red Gyarados in this. We got Dark Arbok. Near mint, $10.49. Dark Weezing, near mint, $9.74. Both obviously from Rocket. VS series, we got Bugsy's Yanma, near mint 2. Yeah, near mint 2. Near mint 2 is just a number for me to pull. I'm an idiot. Near mint, $8.24. Will's Girafarig, near mint, $11.99. Chuck's Donphan, near mint, $6.74. And to finish this one out, cool one here, Metal type Pikachu from Hollow Phantoms. Got the Delta species here. Light play, $12.99. So, yeah, overall, really good sales weekend. Again, can't complain. I want to show this off just real quick, just in case. Like, so the person I deal with a lot, They made a larger than normal purchase on a single card, and I don't know when this is going to go out or when they're going to pay in full. They'll pay, but it just sometimes it takes a little longer. This sold $2,300. I feel like it was a little bit less than what I'd normally like to give this away for, but again, they do a lot of business with me, so I was willing to do it. But figured just in case this one doesn't make it into one of these videos that I'd show this off. So this wasn't part of this weekend sales, but $2,300 is what we got for this one, or will be getting. Beautiful PSA 10 World Champion Pack Jolteon. Figure that's a nice way to finish out the video. Little gold star love, but I graded this one myself too, which was pretty cool. But yeah, that about does it, guys. Again, thank you. I always appreciate business. Everybody, the repeat customers, everybody that gives me shout outs. The channel's definitely growing. We're almost at 750. This has been awesome. Hopefully I can hit 1,000 by like May-ish or something like that. And then at that point, that was my goal, just to get monetized. And then from there, wherever things go, they go. So it's been awesome. Thank you for a great sales weekend. Thanks to everybody that purchased. I'm going to get your stuff packed up. It'll go out today yet. And yeah, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.